Hello, this is Frankie Meatballs, associate at the Dickstein law firm. Over the next few months, I'm going to give you some practice tips and strategies on how to help you on your personal injury claims before you even see an attorney. If you think the info that I'm providing you is helpful, please subscribe to the Dickstein Law Firm YouTube channel and make a comment on our Facebook page. My boss, Mr. Dickstein, told me that the more likes I deliver, the more cookies I get. So let's get started, because I really do like cookies. The first area that I want to talk about are slip and fall cases. I'm going to provide some practice tips on these type of cases. First off, you need to know the law has changed dramatically over the last few years as far as it being a lot more difficult to win on slip and fall cases. However, there are a few strategies that I suggest that you abide by. And let me give you a hypothetical. Let's say you're walking through your favorite store, or at least my favorite store, which is PetSmart. You're walking through PetSmart, and lo and behold, you see that you wind up slipping and falling on some substance that you can't really make out. And you really don't get an opportunity to find out until you actually slip and fall on it, and then you discover it was Frankie Meatballs, who has just had a little accident in PetSmart. Okay, you get up, and you're like, ugh, I got all this stuff all on me from Frankie Meatballs. This is disgusting. You need to report the injury because you're having a difficult time, you're limping, you walk to the manager, or hopefully there'll be somebody there that helps you up. And the first thing you want to do is take a picture of the substance that you've slipped and fell on, as well as the surrounding area. Okay? The next thing you want to do is address this issue of you slipping and falling on Frankie Meatball's urine in the PetSmart with the manager of the PetSmart. He's going to request, or she's going to request, that you fill out an incident report. It's very important, after you fill out this incident report, that you take a picture on your camera phone of the information that you filled out with your signature and a date. Because even though they may say they're going to give you a copy of that incident report, they never will. And when your attorney tries to get it from the PetSmart, they're going to come back and say, it's work product, it's privileged information, and you don't have a right to it. And you know what? They're right. You don't have a right to it under the law. So take a picture of it after you fill it out. Okay, so that's the second thing. Number one, you take a picture of the area you slipped and fell on. Number two, take a picture of the incident report that you complete, sign, and date. Next thing you need to do immediately after this accident, next day, later on that day, whenever you can, is you send a fax. You get one of the cards before you leave of the place, the manager or whomever, but you got to get a card with a fax number, an email address, corporate location, everything. If you need to send a couple of faxes or a couple of emails, so be it. You'll do it. But you need to send something to them immediately, telling them to preserve and hold any video surveillance of the scene of the incident. If you don't do that in a timely manner, they will erase over it, and you will never have any information to show exactly how your incident occurred. Okay? Very important. So those are a few of the practice tips I have to give you regarding slip and fall cases. And that is the first part of our personal injury series on practice tips on personal injury claims. Signing off, this is Frankie Meatballs, hoping you learned something today. Frankie Meatballs from the Dickstein Law Firm. If you have an issue concerning an accident on or off the job, call 888-FLA-HURT.